Okay, I just saw Trial of the Chicago 7 only about 3 weeks later. I know, I'm late, but it's a movie that's still worth talking about, so here I am. This is Aaron Sorkin's new movie, and anytime Aaron Sorkin makes a movie, whether he writes it or he directs it, as we saw with Molly's Game, it's always kind of a treat for me because I really look forward to what he has to offer next. He's one of the best writers in Hollywood, basically, and any movie that he pens and also directs, I would get excited for. And it's on Netflix, so at least I got to see it at home. It's the next best thing. I would love to see this in the cinema, but it's a courtroom drama. That's all you need to know. And usually I would say courtroom dramas don't entice me as much. I'm not a huge fan of the courtroom drama. They kind of bore me, if I'm being honest. I get so lost in all these terms and jargon and all the laws and stuff that it gets kind of overbearing at times. There's only a few that I really do like. I mean, A Few Good Men, which coincidentally was also written by Aaron Sorkin. Huh. Man likes his courtroom dramas. Who knew? Anyway, this one does it so well. This, as a courtroom drama, doesn't focus so much on the laws and the courtroom stuff and all the jargon, the crap. What Aaron Sorkin does, and I think this is just brilliant, is he distills all of that. He takes it all away and boils all of that stuff down to the emotions, to the core. And that's why this movie got me so hooked. Right from the get-go, like the first scene of this movie, I was hooked. I was just so into it. And if there's one word that I can use to describe my feelings towards this movie, is invested. I was just absolutely, oh my goodness, I was so invested in this. This was just such a gripping movie. I mean, it's just people sitting in the court talking shit to each other, but it's so damn interesting because of the emotions. Everything here is about the emotions. I mean, the characters, their motivations, they kind of my hair. Okay, you know, you can get lost. There's so many names, there's so much going on, there's so much info, there's facts and all this kinds of stuff being thrown around. But what Aaron Sorkin focuses in on, the emotions, I think that's brilliant, because that is what makes a movie interesting and also enticing and just so damn fun to watch. Just watching people duke it out, just using their words in a court. Great. I forgot the name of the guy who plays the judge in this, but to you, sir, you played the biggest, probably the biggest douchebag prick asshole to ever walk this earth. I hate that judge character, and to think he actually exists and people like him actually exist in this world, it makes me angry. There's a particular scene with this judge. I mean, almost every scene has to do with this judge, but you know, there's a scene that really got my blood boiling. Like I said, emotions really got to me, and I got super angry. I wanted to punch something. That's how angry I got, and that's how damn effective this movie is at portraying emotions. It gets you sucked into their emotions, and that's great. I mean, the characters, they're played really well. I mean, there's so many names. I don't even want to bother listing them out, but they're all great. Particular standouts, once again, the guy that played the judge, I'm sorry, and Sacha Baron Cohen, Borat himself, freaking fantastic. He's one of the standouts in this movie. But there's so many great characters, and the message of this movie is so well handled. It did seem a bit biased, but it told it with this kind of perspective that was just really enlightening and almost a bit inspiring. I mean, you know, the character motivations and their perspectives, their stories, and their emotions, it really did rub off on me. And this is one of those movies that just really makes you think about it long after the credits end. It's a great movie. It's just a movie that makes you think for hours and hours, makes you contemplate on life, and makes you feel sick of how corrupt the American criminal justice system is. God bless America, and thank God I don't live there, because it seems pretty messed up. It just shows how dirty and corrupt people can get just to cover up something. It's such a good message, and I know there is some bias towards. There is some bias in this. That's just the plain and simple of it. There's bias, but it's told well because it's telling a perspective that we hadn't seen. And like I've said to so many people so many times, political messages, if done wrong, can come off as ham-fisted. But in this case, it was just so entertaining and so damn interesting to watch and participate in. Like, yeah, I felt like I was actually there in the courtroom. I know it sounds like a cliche, but man, it was handled so well. Aaron Sorkin is a genius. Thank you for making this movie. Everybody was made. What's wrong with my hair? Oh my goodness. Everybody that was involved in the making of this movie, kudos. You made a terrific freaking movie, and I love you guys for it. This is one of the year's best. If you haven't seen it because you think it's like a boring courtroom drama, what are you doing? Go watch it. It's great. It's fantastic. Chef's Kiss, great. Instantly top 5 of the year. That being said, there are not a lot of movies. There aren't that many movies out this year, so it's really easy to make a top 10 of the year. But I would say if you haven't seen Trial of Chicago 7 yet, go watch it. It's freaking fantastic.
Nice.
If I had problems with this, and I would say there are problems, it's definitely to do with the characters and their motivations. Like, I wish some of the characters were more fleshed out, but then again, I realize it's not so much about the characters, it's more about the emotions. So, yes, it would be nice to see more from certain characters' perspectives, but at the end of the day, that's not the focus of this movie. I think Aaron Sorkin was really focused when making this movie. He knew exactly what he wanted to write and to make, and he did it, and it's great. It's fantastic. So, thanks for watching my video. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you next time, I guess. Whatever. I don't know how to end.